Till now, we have restricted our discussion solely on the two types of DDL command, that is create and drop. Now, we will move to our next topics, that is the next command of our DDL, data definition language, that is alter and truncate as well. But before that, let me guide you with the few options which are available under the drop table command. So, by means of drop table command, what are the things that can be achieved? See, in general, drop table command is generally used to remove each and every attribute, remove the complete relation itself from the database. In order to delete the complete relation from the database, then we go ahead with the drop table command. Even in order to remove any constant or restriction that has been placed on the table, that can also be achieved by means of drop table command. Now, inside the drop table command, there are two options which are available. There are two options which are available inside the drop table. These two options are cascade and restrict. Okay, so these are the two options which can be utilized along with the drop table command whenever we are removing any relation from our database, cascade and restrict. Now, what are the functionality of these two options? See, using this cascade option, if there are two tables and one table is being referenced, one table references to some other table, one table references to some other table, then obviously it might be having a foreign key. Then all those constants, say foreign key, primary key, whatever the different types of constant that has been placed on that particular relation can be removed completely by means of using cascade. While in case of restrict, if there is a need to keep the table, keep certain constants in the table, or if there are two tables which are being interlinked with each other by means of referential integrity and foreign key. Okay, one table is being referenced to some other table, then in such situation, using the drop table command, we may go ahead with the restrict. This will restrict the drop table command from removing the relation if there is a referential integrity between two relations inside the database, if they are being referenced to some other relation in the database. However, these two options are not supported in case of MySQL. In case of MySQL 8.0 command line client, these two options are also not supported, but it is permissible. In order to make the porting easier. Okay, in order to make the porting easier, it is permissible. So let us see our next command. First of all, we will check these two options along with the drop table command. Okay, as I said earlier, cascade and restrict option, although it is being allowed inside the MySQL 8.0 command line client, but it will not do anything, means it is not supported. It is simply inserted in order to make the porting easier. So that is what these two options are meant for. Now we will move to our next command in our data definition language, that is alter table. So alter table command, how it can be used. Alter table command, how it can be used. Let us see. We will observe each and every functionality of alter table command one by one. So the first thing which we are going to see here is adding a column. Whenever there is a need to add column inside the already created relation or inside the already created table, we can go ahead with alter table command. similarly, if there is a need for dropping a column, if there is a need for dropping a column, then also we may go ahead with alter table command. And finally, if there is a need to alter, a column and insert restrictions and insert certain constraints, setting certain alternate value, in such situation we can go ahead with the third option, that is altering the column, and followed by using alter table command we can also drop keys like primary key, foreign key, candidate key. If it is there inside our relation, then it can also be dropped using the alter table command. Then if there is a need for insertion of certain constraint into our relation at some point of time later, in such situation also we may go ahead with alter table command. Okay, so these are the different options, these are the different facilities which can be availed by means of alter table command. So we will learn one by one each and every feature. So how we can add a column using the alter table command. First of all, we will check this one. So we are entering inside the school database first. Show databases. See, school database is there. We are going to use school show tables. Already these databases are already being created, so it will be easier for all of us. It will be easier for us to learn all these alter table command options using the built-in databases and relations. Okay, so we are getting inside the school database. Inside school database there are two relations, department and teacher. We will go to teacher relation. We will get inside the teacher relation. How? Use teacher. Okay, inside this school database we are using the relation unknown database teacher. Desk teacher. Okay, so already this database is there with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 number of attributes followed by 1 not null constraint, 1 foreign key constraint. Now we are inserting, or we are changing the salary attribute. Here salary attribute has been declared as decimal. We are changing this salary attribute into integer using the alter table command. So how it can be achieved? Simply write alter table teacher sorry. In this set of attributes, here are 6 attributes. We are going to add one more attribute using the alter table command first. Okay, you adding an attribute by means of alter table command. First option is adding a column. We are going to add a column using alter table command in the beginning. So alter table teacher add age integer. See, already 1 2 3 4 5 6 6 columns are there. Now we are adding one new column with name with attribute name as age and data type name as integer. So simply press enter, it will get inserted. See, record 0, query okay, 0 rows affected, 1 second, record 0, duplicate 0, warning 0. Here, why this message came record 0, duplicate 0, warning 0? Because duplicates are not allowed. Since we have inserted different kinds of restrictions in here, duplicates, and record is 0 because we have not inserted any record till now into our database, into our relation. Okay, so let us see whether this field got added, whether this column got added into our relation or not. So in order to check, the command is desc teacher, describe teacher. See, this field has been newly added. This column, that is age column, which has been declared with integer data type, has been inserted newly just now. Okay, so by this way we can add a column using the alter table command. So this is the first feature of alter table command, adding a column. Now let us come to the next feature, that is dropping a column. How we can drop a column using the alter table command? We will check in the same relation itself. Okay. So here I am going to drop last name column, last name attribute value, last name column from this teacher relation. So using alter table command. So let us see how we can do. Alter table teacher drop column drop last name okay. See, I am deleting the column that is last name using alter table command. That is the second option. Press enter. See, our query got affected. Records already it is not there. We have not inserted any data in here. No duplicates are there, and there is 0 warning. So let us see whether it got deleted or not. It should, this last name column field should not be there inside our teacher relation now. So DESC dash teacher. See, first name is there, followed by salary, gender, date of birth, department number, age. This last name column has been eliminated, removed, dropped. Okay. Now using this alter table command and drop, alter and drop together, we can also remove any keys if present inside our relation. If any key is present inside our relation, or any referential integrity has been maintained by means of a foreign key to some other relation, then that referential integrity or any of the constant can also be removed using this alter table command. So how we can do? Let us check. See here, department number has been declared. Department and number attribute has been declared as foreign key, and we are dropping that column itself. So that means what? We are also removing the foreign key from this relation. So once we use alter table command in such kind of foreign key column, the column which has been declared as foreign key, whether it works or not, let us check. See, error, cannot drop coulomb. As soon as I pressed enter, as soon as I have written the command and pressed enter, it simply gave an error message, that is, we cannot drop coulomb department number needed in a foreign key constant teacher underscore IDFT underscore 1. So since it has been declared, department number has been declared as a foreign key which references to some other attribute in some other relation in the database, so it cannot be eliminated or removed by means of alter table command and drop table using cascade. Okay, since cascade and restrict option, as I discussed earlier, cascade and restrict options are not permitted, are not supported in MySQL, although it is permitted for quoting purpose, but it is not supported, so it will not do anything. It will simply keep the foreign key as it is. Since it contains a foreign key relation, foreign key constant, it will keep the field as it is and will not do any changes. So system CLS, we will learn all the features first, then altering a coulomb, how a particular coulomb can be altered, how we can insert any restriction by using alter table command, how we can, first two features we have learned, first two features of alter table command, then the third feature, that is altering a coulomb. If we need to place any restriction inside our inside any of the attribute in a relation, constraints in any of the attributes in a relation, change the constraints, change the values of the constant, then in such situation we may also use alter table command. So it can be achieved like this. See, we were there inside the teacher relation. Under the school database, we entered inside the teacher relation. So this teacher relation consisted of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 number of attributes with 3 kinds of restrictions in here. First is not null restriction, followed by first name has not null restriction, followed by salary, which has been set as the default constant, and department number has been declared as foreign key, which references to some other field in the department relation inside the school database. So here we will first change the salary attribute using alter table command. Here the default value has been set to 40,000. First of all, we will set this default value to, we will remove this default constant from salary attribute, and then followed by insertion of a new default value for the salary attribute. So how we can achieve it? Let us see. The same command is here, alter table teacher, alter salary, drop constraint, drop default. Alter table teacher, alter salary, drop default. Now what we are doing here? Here we are using alter table inside the alter table command inside the teacher table, and which field we are altering or changing, that is default. Alter salary attribute we are altering, and what is the alteration? That is the default constraint is being removed from this relation. So simply execute the query. See, query got executed, query okay, 0 rows affected, 0.29 second, record is 0, duplicate 0, warning 0. Fine. Now our default attribute got changed, means default restriction which has been placed on our salary attribute got removed or dropped. So once again I will check whether it has been dropped properly or not. Test teacher. See, the default restriction under the salary column has been removed. Default constant has been removed. Now, once again using the same alter table command, I am going to insert the default and change its value. Default constant and change its value. So, alter table teacher alter salary, set default 30,000. Okay, see here we have already removed the default constant from the salary attribute, but again using the alter table command only we are inserting the default constant once more into our salary attribute. So the command goes like this: alter table teacher, alter salary, set default. Here the default value earlier it was 40,000. We have removed the default and then followed by insertion of default with the value as 30,000. Press enter. See, our query got executed. Now once again we will check what are the changes that has happened. See, the changes already is visible in front of us. A salary attribute again set to default value as 30,000. Okay, so this is the third. How we can alter a column inside the already built-in relation using the alter table command. Fine. Now the next usage of alter table, next feature of alter table is how we can use alter table for dropping the keys. How alter table is used for dropping the keys. Let us check. Okay, so we need to drop here. Primary key has not been declared inside our relation, so we are not concentrated on deleting the primary key. Instead, we will remove the foreign key using alter table command. So here the foreign key has been declared as department number. Alter table teacher, drop foreign key, teacher underscore FK. Okay, see here foreign key has been declared. Foreign key has been declared. Teacher underscore FK is a foreign key for this table, and the column is department number. So we are dropping this foreign key from the relation. Press enter. See error. Check that column key exists. Okay, so I have not named it as teacher underscore FK. Instead, I have simply named the foreign key constant as FK. So alter table teacher, drop foreign key FK. Error, can't drop FK. Check that column key exists. Okay. I think the name that has been inserted for the foreign key field is somewhat different. Because of that reason it is showing error. Anyways, we will check this option by means of some other table, some other relation inside our school database. So use school show tables. Here department is there. From this department only, department relation only, we will remove the foreign key. Desk department. Here the primary key is there, so we will remove the primary key attribute from this department relation. Okay, so the command goes like this: alter table department, drop foreign key, department underscore ID. Okay, here we are altering the table department and dropping, sorry, this is not the foreign key, this is the primary key. We are simply removing the primary key. Enter. See, again it is error. There is certain error mistakes in the syntax. So in our next class we will discuss these topics. In our next class, in our next meeting, we will discuss these topics, that is dropping the keys and inserting a constant in the later half. Inserting these three usage of alter table command has already been discussed. These two we will discuss in our next meeting. Thank you.